Hi everyone, I'm back with another sketchbook tour for you guys. This time I finished this one like end of last year-ish, and it's another like little one, easy to go, easy to bring in my purse. And once again, this sketchbook is designed and made by Nikki, who is a Dutch creator, artist. And yeah, I'm gonna do like a little sketchbook tour for you guys. As you guys can see, I put some more post-it notes over my personal information, but I started this sketchbook on the 12th of August 2024. I said that really weird, but it's fine. And I ended it on the 15th of December 2024. So I finished it very quickly. And as you can see, this is my first page. This sketchbook, I have to say, I started like drawing a bit more of like weaponry, swords. As you can see here, I started to do more of those kinds of drawings, mostly because I just really wanted to create a bit more of those kind of drawings, just like as in bookmarkers, stickers, just more, I don't know, like the creative magical stuff that I do, because as you can see, I also did a lot of potion bottles, again kind of a trademark of mine, to make a lot of potions, and added some like flowery and stars and stuff. So yeah, that's the first page. The second page, as you can see, I did a few more like candle drawings. Started again with some potion bottles, and as you can see here, like the swords and the knives and the daggers. Also around this time, I was very much into like reading books. I started Fourth Wing. To be honest, I think I already finished Fourth Wing, and I started Iron Flame, and maybe even started like When the Moon Hatched. So I was very much into the fantasy part of this all, and I really love this drawing. Also, if you didn't know already, if I really like a drawing, sometimes I would like make like a square or like color it in from the back. So yeah, that's kind of what I did here. And maybe you guys recognize some of the drawings that I made on my iPad, because most of the time if I sketch something in this sketchbook, I actually most probably made like the drawing on my my words today, on my iPad, I wanted to say. Okay. Here I actually drew a bit more like Last of Us. I really love The Last of Us, so kind of was into that era again of drawing a few Last of Us objects. Again, my words today. This one is actually a like more of a study kind of a dragon head. I think I saw someone that drew kind of similar, so again, my words, something similar on Pinterest. And yeah, I just really like how it turned out. Also, I added black so it would be more like saturated and you could see more of the line details. I would love to do this more. Not that I'm very much into skulls or something. I drew one skull before, but I really enjoy this drawing. This most likely to be 2 pages that I made in the car. Whenever we are traveling, I take my sketchbook with me, and kind of seeing like the drawings being very near each other, it most likely are car drawings. And I colored these ones in with my my Arrtx. These acrylic markers. I've gotten these for Christmas, I think. So I went back into the sketchbook a bit later on to color some of the drawings. I really like these pens. Can really recommend if you want to do like colored drawings. These are acrylic markers, so they feel like paint, but they're way easier to use. So if you always have struggled with painting but still like to try to paint, I can really recommend these. This is not sponsored at all, but I just really like these markers. And there's a lot going on these 2 pages, so let's go on to the next one. I had a period that I really wanted to draw a lot of flowers, and you guys will see in the next upcoming pages probably a lot of flowers or like vases and all that kind of stuff. I really love this lily drawing. I put like a little bit of tape and I drew this one on a sticky note. I remember I liked it so much that I was like, okay, I need to put it in my sketchbook and just keep the drawing going. So I went over it a bit more and made it bigger, and as you can see it kind of bleeded a bit. That's not because any water came in contact with it, but I figured out that the tape that I'm using, like the real tape, not the washi tape but the tape, kind of makes my line art bleed. So that's kind of sad, but also in the same way it's fine. And this was one of the first lilies I did. This one I did afterwards, so it's less pretty, less like, I don't know, practiced. And a potion bottle. As I said before, I drew a lot of faces, a lot of like flowers, and I remember this was like a Pinterest post of a more Asian flower pot and flowers, and I really wanted to try to create it. I wrote like letting go of what you love because the petals were falling. Yeah, that's this entire page. I've never used like an entire page for one drawing, and I quite like it, so maybe I should do it more. Here are some more vases and flowers. Yeah, I think I drew this all on the same day. This was the 24th of August, the 24th also, so this is the 25th, so the same 2 days. Yeah, I was very much into flowers this weekend, most probably. Also the 25th I drew some more magical stuff. As you can see, once again, a lot of bleeding. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna use that tape in my sketchbooks anymore. And a lot of magical stuff. I really like it. I love the pumpkins. I love like the witch hat. A little bit of flames coming out of the pumpkin kind of seems, it was not supposed to happen, but it very much looks like the stem of the pumpkin is like in flames. A little witch book and a lot of mushrooms, also a staple in my sketchbooks. Here I got some more pumpkins and mushrooms. Here I think I even maybe got my Arrtx pens earlier, or I bought some myself. Most probably is that, because here I've also used the Arrtx pens. I remember even posting on Instagram about it. Yeah, and I drew some little mushrooms and colored them in also. I don't like these, but yeah, everything else, I'm just so happy. It's vibrant, it's colorful, and it adds a lot to my sketchbook, so I'm very happy I bought these pens. I even wrote it down here, I see. So most probably I got them on the 26th of August. Here's some more like fantasy-esque drawings. I tried to make another flower with my Arrtx pens. I didn't sketch beforehand with this one, I just went in. With this one I of course sketched and went over it. You can almost not see anything. Here you can see a few lines, but mostly you can see it. And with this one I have no lines at all because I just went in and drew with it, and I used some pencils to add some little details. Here again a sword, and this is still gonna happen a lot in this sketchbook. A lot of swords, a lot of mushrooms, a lot of like autumny stuff. Here some more mushrooms and a potion bottle, and I think I wanted to draw a beetle because if you know me, I draw a lot of beetles, butterflies, moths for my sun catchers, and this time I wanted to draw one and colored it in a bit, also with my Arrtx pens. Yeah, I don't know why I added this. I think it would be really pretty if I didn't add that, but it's fine. And I think if I have more room I could make like the snout, I don't know how to call it otherwise, but the snout larger, so it would make more sense. Here are a lot of cover-ups. Mostly likely I made a lot of mistakes. But yeah, again, some of the Arrtx markers were used here. Another potion bottle design that I didn't quite like. I said like a fire potion, a hanging plant, and some berries. And as you can see, again, a lot of bleeding. I'm not gonna use this tape anymore in this sketchbook. On the next page, again, a lot of witchy stuff. I love this candle drawing. I don't know, but in this sketchbook I make a lot of great candles, and I'm so happy I figured out like a style, I guess, for candles, because I love drawing candles and I love this kind of candle. Also, again, a lot of potion bottles. I try to like add them all together. Maybe I can still make a sticker out of this kind of a cauldron. I love drawing cauldrons. I don't draw them a lot, but I love like adding the little like clouds, I guess, coming off them. I really love drawing this like lantern. It's kind of like pumpkin shaped, and that's what made it like so fun, because I love drawing pumpkins. And as you can see, more pumpkins and like a squash. I really like this kind of figure of like a pumpkin. Here again, another lily. I really was into my lily era, I guess. Also, once again, another like dagger. I really like this like, again, like figure of the dagger. Made some more swords, a few like little mushroom, I don't know, like together a few mushrooms. Another candle that I quite like. I love like the candle stands that I made with it. A lot more mushrooms. And I just really love these two pages because it's so like fantasy core-esque, and I just like absolutely love it. Here's some more like potion bottle, also like a teacup. I also love to draw like magical teacups, and I remember I drew like a little pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and just as a sketch, and then I drew it in with like, again, the markers, the Arrtx markers, and then I added like another pumpkin and also colored that one, so it like added and added and added. I would say it's not really my like complete style of work, but I quite like it. I do still love this page more than this page, but it's fun to see like a pop of color and something completely different than what I normally like draw. Again, the fantasy. This sword I absolutely love. I actually drew this one like a few weeks ago, I think, and I colored it, so I'm very happy with it. I added some roses with it because it kind of missed something, and instead of the like plant that is going around it, I just added some roses here and there and made this crystal like red so it would add in with each other, and it would make sense because here I have a rose, so kind of, you know, it made sense. Some more mushrooms, another teacup with some magic flowing out of it, and some fruits. Here again a lot of like pumpkins. This was 12th of the 12th of October. I've got some more like daggers, potion bottle, yeah, just a lot of different stuff on one page. Here I got another like very magical page. I very much love these mushrooms. I love that I added like some stars, being it more like unrealistic and fantasy-esque core. I love this squash or pumpkin drawing, and I love this one as well. A candle with blue flames. I added some blue into the wax. Very much love that one. Another sword. Not very sure about this one, but still quite nice. A like magical book with some orange, because I was kind of looking at the purple I already did in the blue, so I wanted something to pop also, so an orange would of course make sense. I don't know for sure how I would call this. Would I call this an X or like a side? I would most probably call it more like an X, but I think I was going more for a side kind of drawing, but because I had the book here I couldn't go further, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it an X, I guess. And another potion drawing, but only the top part of it. Here are some more potion bottles, some more like nature-esque drawings, and a little candle holder, and some spider webs with some flowers, which I also very much love. Very fantasy core and autumny. This was also on the 26th and this one on the 13th, so it makes sense, like the more witchy and autumny kind of stuff. Here's some more fantasy-esque and witchy kind of stuff, like a crystal ball / globe. It's a lot more intricate. I remember I saw this again on Pinterest, and I really loved it. It had like crystals hanging from it, and I just needed to draw it. This is more like a sense of time. I don't know how to say this in English. An hourglass. God, I even wrote it down here. But an hourglass, but in a globe, so it could spin easily here. And also with like the crystals, because I was very much inspired of this like crazy stand. Not a mushroom. Oh my god, a pumpkin. Can you see that I struggle with words right now? And a few more potion bottles, because once again, it's autumn. Another sword, another potion bottle, but this one you can actually hang around like your clothing or around your neck. So I really love this design. I should actually draw this one and make it a top, like a really pretty top part of it. Some more mushrooms. I don't remember what's happening here. Maybe it's like a star, but it kind of looks weird, so I don't really like that one. Another like tomb of magic. I quite like this design, being like around like a moon and then a star in it, so maybe I'm gonna use that for something else because I quite like it. And a mushroom coming behind it, because if you haven't seen it already, this happens a lot in my sketchbooks. I draw like a book and then I just think, okay, how I'm gonna add something to this book, and it's like a mushroom. Why not? Here's some more mushrooms. This was on Halloween itself. I remember drawing this on work actually, like in my lunch break. On my lunch break I drew, I think, this drawing and this. These I think I already had added in already, just a little potion bottle, but I remember very vividly that I drew like a little jack-o'-lantern, and then I was like, okay, I need like candies, and then another pumpkin, and I think later on I drew like this potion bottle with it, and I even wrote for this jack-o'-lantern because I quite like this one, that I was like, oh, a jack-o'-lantern cauldron, and I quite like this idea. It wouldn't make sense because this should be open, but hey, magic, I guess. Here's some more potion bottles, another like clown pumpkin idea I had. I don't know if I like that one, but it's a fun drawing. A little plant, I drew another squash and another mushroom. Here was around the time Arcane came out, and I love Arcane, if you don't know. This is the second season, so Isha her helmet, Jinx her gun, a bit of shimmer, and a lot of pow pow, Jinx, Vi, who, all that kind of stuff. I even said like the 9th of November, Arcane Season 2 day. And I drew a lot of potion bottles because I didn't practice my potion bottles enough already. Here's some more potion bottles. Candle I don't like, so I was wrong. I said I liked all the candles I drew in this sketchbook. I don't like this one. Some more flowers. I almost always draw flowers at the end of my sketchbooks because I'm kind of like, I need to fill it up, so I'm drawing like a flower and or like potion bottles, so it's funny to see. And a little teacup. Here I remember this was on DCC. I took my sketchbook with me and I drew like a sword and some like mushrooms that were dripping and some potion bottle designs. And I remember I was like a house moving castle Ghibli art making, so I wanted, because somebody was dressed as Howl from House Moving Castle, and I kind of was like, okay, I need to draw more like stuff like that, or make like a sticker sheet or something, so I wrote that down. Here's some more drawings from around December. I drew some potion bottles, I quite like this one, and I drew like a lantern. You mostly see them in like Arabic. I don't know how to say it in like English the right way, but in Dutch we would say Arabisch. But like Arabic, I guess. It sounds like I'm saying a rabbit, but Arabic. Countries, like they put like lamps. My words today aren't right. But they put lamps in them for light. And a sword once again, because once again I was trying to draw swords. This sketchbook. Some more like December Christmassy drawings. A Christmas tree and some presents, and some more potion bottles and mushrooms. So it's very much like Christmas and autumn, winter and autumn, I should say better. Christmas and Halloween, I guess, I don't know. And the last one, once again, a bit more like Christmassy but still witchy, autumny. Do I like this? No, but I almost always have like the last page of my sketchbook that I don't like, and this is not any different. And I added some stickers. But yeah, that's the sketchbook. I really like this sketchbook. Again, I think I improved a lot in my artwork once again. I'm very happy. I just quite like this page. I think this is my favorite page. It's just so magical and so much saying of the moment right now that I am like reading a lot of fantasy books and just capturing that time, I guess. Which is funny because most of the time I feel like my sketchbooks are very much like, oh, me practicing something or anything, but this very feels like this is a moment in my life, which even like in 2 years I would be like, oh yeah, I read a lot of fantasy books around this time. So that's very fun. I also still quite like this like lily drawing. I don't know what it is, maybe because it's like on a different color, but I very much like this one. So yeah, that's the sketchbook. I hope you guys liked the video. It's right now like the 21st of February, so I didn't film this in quite a time. I had this one laying on my desk for very long to be like, oh, I'm gonna film it. I just didn't do it. And I haven't really filmed any videos lately for YouTube, but if you have any ideas or what would you like to see, if it's like a sketchbook video, like that I draw a page in or anything else, please let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing and I still want to make like more videos for YouTube, as I really like making more long form content, and right now I'm only filming these like sketchbook video tours, and I really enjoy them, but I want to do also something else, I guess. Right now I am drawing in this sketchbook, also a tiny one, even tinier than the one I already showed you guys. I'm not gonna show you guys a lot out of it, but I very much enjoy this one as well. These two are gonna go hand in hand with each other, that I very much love them. Very much me in the moment right now. These stickers I even made myself, so these two not, but the others I did make myself for my Arcane launch. So yeah, I don't know, I really enjoy this sketchbook and can't wait for you guys to show. I'm almost halfway through. Maybe I can do like a sketchbook page. Maybe we can start like a new sketchbook. That's also gonna be fun. But yeah, that's it for the video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, the sketchbook tour. I hope you have a nice day, and don't forget to follow and like and comment what you want to see. Bye!